Hi everybody, I'm here today to share with you another project that I made. Um, well, you guys know it's almost Halloween, well, a couple weeks away still, but there's a lot of Halloween swaps and projects going on right now. But I just wanted to share with you today a Halloween mini, and I decided to make a paper bag mini because I'm really into those right now. So this is my mini that I made, and I used the Teresa Collins Haunted Hallows paper. I'm not sure which video I will post first, but if you see my Halloween treat bag video, I used the same paper line for this too. So basically what I did was I covered it with the paper, inked this up a lot. I added this trim right here. You can't really see it, it's mostly covered up. I really like layers and layers. I don't know why, I just do, but like sometimes this happens where I put stuff on there and I end up covering most of it up. But there's this like orange burlap under here. It kind of goes all the way like this, but it's, like I said, covered up. Then there's this trim right here, which I am in love with. It's like a black rosette trim, very pretty. So that's right here and right here. And then there's this little skeleton guy right here. And I actually had him left over from last year. The stuff I made last year for Halloween projects, I just put everything that was kind of left over and put it in a box and saved it. Because, you know, you never know when you're going to use it again. And I was kind of stuck on the cover for a while. I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. I did make a mini last year, Halloween mini. It was like an 8x8 size. And I don't know if you go through my videos, you'll probably find it. But I was kind of stuck on what I wanted to do. So I was going through the stuff I bought this year. And then I was like, oh yeah, I have that box. I pulled out the box and I don't know, it took me a while, but like kind of when I get stuck, I go on to something else because I usually have a few projects going on at once, because when that happens, I just don't want to waste the time I have for crafting, like sitting there thinking about stuff. So what I'll do is I'll put it aside and start working on something else. So there's always like projects all over my room that I'm working on, but I decided finally, I was like, okay, I'll use one of these. So there's just this little guy here, and I made this like bow out of some ribbon that I had. It's kind of wired, but it's not like regular wired ribbon that's really like stiff, that can get really stiff. It's kind of soft, but it's cute, and I had a bunch of that, so I made this little bow, and I made this flower to go on it. This is like a Recollections flower, and then I added this, it's like a bling piece. It came with the whole set of like different blings, and this was in there, so I used that, and I added this little orange one just to kind of give it some more orange in it. And then here, this and this is a Wild Ochre Craft flower that I dyed with some of my homemade sprays. It's kind of like a grayish color. I'm not sure how well the lighting's coming through. It kind of has some shadows. But I added that one there, and then there's this one here, and I added a couple of bling pieces right there. And there's just some like trim that I had put under here. It was all like right here, but like I said, I ended up covering things up so you can barely see just a little bit of it. And then I just added a little bit of ribbon around it. So this is all that's left. The rest, of course, was covered up. So that's the cover. I like it. It's kind of simple and not like overdone like I do sometimes. But I like it. So anyways, when you open it up, it looks like this. And so right here where I folded the bag, and usually I'll make like a flap, what I did was I glued it right here and right here to make a pocket. And I made these tags using a Tim Holtz die, and this is just paper from the collection. And there's another page that had these pieces on it that I just cut it out, and I like inked everything up like a ton. There's a little bling piece right there. So you can take these out and add pictures or journal. I just put a little bling on each one of those. So right here there's another spot for a photo. And this is basically the same as the other side. Made the pocket the same way. These pieces right here are on pop dots, so it's like kind of makes it stick out some. So I glued it down here and here, made some tags, some more tags. There's another little bling right there, so there's room for a photo right here, or she can journal and put the pictures on here. Oh, this is for a swap, by the way. This is going to be going to somebody. So the next page looks like this. This is more paper from the collection. This piece right here was actually like a pre-made, like, this was like that crepe paper stuff, but it was already made. It was a flower like thing, and it had a little piece in the middle. I didn't really like that, so what I did was I made this other flower and put on top of it, but I liked this part. And just added this little spire. This is a piece I had left over from last year, so I used that. And at the top there's some orange ribbon under there, and this is just like some adhesive border that I glued down, that I don't remember where it's from. And this is another Recollections flower. Just added some bling to it so she could put some photos right here. And then on this page, this is a piece that came with the crepe paper flower. It's from Making Memories. It was like just a piece of like paper. So I cut it right on this side and then added some of the adhesive border down here. I made this little flower with this little spider, added some mesh bling, made these two little tags. They have like little skull and crossbone, whatever it's called. So she could journal or add photos to that. Oh yeah, and then she could put something right here. And I just glued this right here and right here, so there's plenty of room to put stuff in there. So that's that. Then the next page looks like this. And this one I kept with the flap. So right here, these are actually little puffy stickers that I found at Walmart. They're Studio G. But I really like the flourish look to it, so I got those, and that's another one of those leftover spider pieces that I had that are really cute. So you can just fold it open like this. There's a tag right here, comes out really easily. So there's a spot for a photo right here and right here. And I just made a little flower, and here's some more of those stickers. Another one of those little spider pieces. And then on this page, it's kind of the same thing. It just folds open like this. There's a tag right here. It slides out. You can put a photo here and here, or photo and journal, however you want to do it. I made this flower. There's like a black one underneath, and there's white and then black, and there's this little brad right here that I used as the flower center. It says Hocus Pocus. This is also a piece I had left over from last year. On this little flap, I used one of the little skeleton cameos that I found recently that I love. It's so cute. So I put one right there. And then on this page, this bottom part is from the Studio G, the puffy stickers that I showed you. And then this is just another little piece that I glued on there. It's like a sparkly skull, which I like because it's sparkly. And this is just a little book that slides in and out, that she could put photos in, just to give it some more room. And this is, I just took some paper, put it together with some ribbon right here, and just decorated the front. And this is from Making Memories. The buttons and the bling and the ribbon is just from my stash. This page is kind of just plain. There's just a little flower right here with a little skull brad that I used as the flower center, and there's just a spot for a photo right there. Then on this page, it's kind of like the one in the beginning. I folded the piece over and glued it to make a pocket, and there's some tags. I used paper from the stack to make those, And then I just cut this out from one of the pages, popped it up, give it some definition. Did the same thing on this side. I'm not sure why these are on here. Let's see, get those off my finger. They're stuck. So this is the other page. This is another piece I just cut out and inked it up and popped it up on there. Some more tags, and then there's a spot for a photo right there. And then got a lot of those little glue spider webs, whatever they're called. And then the back just looks like this. I use this trim. It's really, really cute. See, it looks like that, and then there's like a sequence piece on the top of it, but it was kind of stretchy, but obviously I glued it down so it's not now, but I just put that around the back. I left it kind of plain so she can do whatever she really wants with it, but that's about it, guys. So that's my Halloween mini. I hope you guys like it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Yeah, that's it. Alright, you guys, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Take care.